Hello everyone, this is Storm 101 here. Today we'll be looking at the Atlantic today, and we'll really have to watch Florence because we're about to show y'all guys that could be a possibility, whatever. So we're going to look at the GFS, the Canadian model, and the European model to see, because the track from a couple of these models has been pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and get started. It's mainly going to be about Florence because right now it's actually a Category 4 storm, 130 miles per hour, moving northwest at 13 miles per hour. We're going to have to watch this guy as well. 70% chance of developing in the next 48 hours. In the next 5 days has a high of 90% chance. So I think that's an invest right now. Invest L71. I don't exactly know. But mainly we'll be looking at Florence. Oh yes, and Gordon, of course, hit Mississippi and Florida and Alabama as just about a Category 1 hurricane. It was very close, but it didn't quite make it. But Gordon, however, is going to cause big time flooding for Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, and even Wisconsin, because there's going to be a cold front, and with Gordon, if you get those two things together, there will be a lot of moisture, so you get constant thunderstorms to develop. And yet, there will be a lot of moisture. I mean, you talk about a good amount of rain, 3 to 5 inches, possibly 5 to 8 for most spots. Its track right now is to move through Arkansas, maybe Kansas and Oklahoma, then makes a hard turn to the northeast into Missouri and into Illinois and Indiana. So let's go ahead and be focused on Florence because Gordon is not too much of a storm anymore. And here's this track for right now. So things have changed. It's going to be a major hurricane for a little bit. It may die down back down to a Category 2 hurricane, but it will gain back strength up to a major hurricane. We really have to watch this, especially for Bermuda. That island there has to really watch out for this storm. And if we look at let's see, wind probabilities here, Bermuda, this is tropical storm. It is getting higher as it gets closer. And hurricane winds. What's the possibility on that? There we go. It's not quite there yet, but it'll get there eventually. So right now there's no warnings to watch this at this point. And let's go ahead and go through the models. We'll start at the GFS because the GFS has really got my attention here. You got leftover for Gordon right in here, and you got your cold front here. But like I said, we're just going to be focused on Florence. Now, Florence will come up in just a second. And there's Florence right there. That is September 11th of next week. So if we play this, as you can see here, it really gets close to North Carolina, and then it makes on shore, and it's a direct hit to Delaware and Maryland. We really have to watch this storm here. I mean, this could be pretty bad if this model becomes true, and it really sticks there for a while, for a good amount of days. So if it does happen, you're looking at possibly destructive winds, probably up to Category 2, 3 winds. It could be a major hurricane. Big time flooding as well. It's going to be a big concern at that. And yes, you will get tornadoes. Will be becoming more likely along with that. But the main case of scenario is mainly going to be the rain, because of how long it's going to stay there, you could get possibly 5 to 8 inches of rain, especially for Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia, where it's be at its strongest. Also, I'm going to tell y'all guys, more and more snow is trying to come up in Canada for the GFS. Now, if we go ahead and continue, yes, it'll hit New York City just from the GFS. We don't know if it's going to happen or not. And then it returns out, but there's Invest right there. We're going to have to watch that storm system closely, and it kind of goes back out to sea, but that is 384 hours out. So, it'll really likely change. Alrighty, let's look at the Canadian model. We got to go out to September 11th. There is Florence, but it don't quite make it to the United States, but it'll be close there, and that's also a very strong storm as well. Let's go back here to the GFS. Let's look at Hurricane GFS Florence. Alright, so back this up so y'all can get a very closer view. It is updating at this point, so if I can find the right thing here. Here we go. I think this is in miles per hour, or it's a not. As you can see here, that is a very, those are pretty good wind gusts up to 110 and possibly getting near 125. And that is Category 2 winds. And it's not a major hurricane. Excuse me. We're going to watch that closely, as it really gets closer to here. So we're going to have to watch this storm system very closely. And then if we take a look at the Canadian of Hurricane Canadian Florence, I guess it's this one. Yeah, definitely is. Look at that, though. Now, this is out to sea. This is when it starts to turn around. And that's more of a Category 1. That's also a very, very large storm as well. That's a pretty large storm to watch there. Now, let's get to the European model. The best model that you can find. And, well, at least these, never mind. If we go ahead and play this, we want to go at 12 p.m. on Monday. And it blows badly. It's the downside of that windy.com. Hopefully they fix that soon. So it may pass to the south of Hamilton, and there you go. There's your it does gain a little bit of strength, and this is taking a very similar direction. Yeah, that's just gonna go right towards New York City. And so if this eye, it's actually sitting there. That's really bad. Look how bad that is, guys. If the European model is correct, you will see some major flooding there if it just sits there for a good amount of time. I mean, we really have to watch that system closely. It's the same thing for this guy here, Invest here. It seems to be more stronger than Florence. And we also may have another possible system out here. So we'll be watching that. So that's pretty much all I got for y'all guys. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you never want to miss an upload. Just hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon on the right. when you hit the subscribe button, you will never miss an upload. Leave a comment what you think about this video. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.